Hello and welcome to Board Game TV. It's Shadow Sunday, so we're playing Shadows of Brimstone. And we're with our local group and we're continuing our little second part of our mini campaign with the Hellfire Succubi, and it's going to be called Hell on Earth. They burned us out. An old surly miner complains, kicking back his second whiskey. It was the best claim I've ever seen. The mother lode that was going to put this town on the map, and now it's gone, overrun with demons. I have never seen nothing like them before. Their skin glowed like iron pulled fresh out of a forge, and their hair billowed like smoke in a storm. They were fierce and murderous, but also strangely beautiful. It was hard to take my eyes off the unearthly way they moved, flickered like fire, then leaping like wild animals. Next thing I knew, half my crew was dead. I was lucky to get out of there with my life and my soul. You couldn't pay me to go back, but I reckon if someone don't stop them, there's going to be hell to pay. Alright, so we set up as normal. A powerful Hellfire Witch is leading a full-scale assault on the realms of mortal men. Determined to spread the fires of cinder across all reality, the heroes must delve into the mines where the demons are gathering and defeat the witch before she unleashes Armageddon. So in our first playthrough, first part of the mini campaign, we just did the Hellfire Succubi, and we're just going to be doing that again, but of course we have a witch now that we're going to have to deal with, and she has shadow magic. Alright. Anytime a threat card, no. There's all these rules for armies of cinder and stuff like that, so but we're modifying it, of course. No gates. Well, there weren't going to be any gates anyways. Whenever the heroes find a clue, a burst of flame erupts into the room, forming a blazing wall of fire. Roll a d3 and count that many spaces into the room from the entrance door. Then place a Hellfire marker in each of the space of that row, forming a straight line to represent a wall of fire across the room, perpendicular to the entrance door. Anytime a hero enters one of these walls of fire spaces, they must pass an Agility 5+ test or take D3 burning markers as they are singed by the flames. The hero that starts their activation in the wall of fire is immediately hit by the full force of the Hellfire. One hit that does 2d6 damage, but it doesn't say you can't do defense. So all the spaces in that wall of fire block line of sight for ranged attacks. Enemies that move through the wall of fire freely without harm. And that's because, well, they're Hellfire Succubi, so. Alright, when the hero policy marker reaches a space marked 11 on the depth track, the heroes have found the objective room and the location of the Hellfire Witch. If the map tile just placed is a room, it is the objective room. Alright, do not place an exploration token in the objective room, but it automatically has a wall of fire and no exits. Okay, but automatically has a wall of fire. Alright. Well, I guess we'll have to figure that one out. Reveal all growing dread cards, and then we have to do the Hellfire Witch. Now, the Hellfire Witch is extremely powerful, and she gains an additional +3 health per hero after doubling her base health for being a Hellfire Witch. Now, Hellfire Witch is automatically, you know, like most leaders of these groups, they have more health, so she's going to have even more health. At the start of her activation each turn, the Hellfire Witch throws a fireball. Select one random hero with line of sight and range 10 of the Hellfire Witch. That hero takes 3 hits that do 2 damage each, and every other hero adjacent to him also takes 1 hit that does 2 damage. Once the Hellfire Witch and all enemies have been defeated, the heroes have successfully completed the mission. Okay. So let's go ahead. I guess we'll go ahead and get started. Let's go over Hellfire Succubi though, in case you forgot. I have initiative of 8. Heroes are -1 to their defense rolls against Hellfire Succubi. Combat hits. Well, it just basically says that that's what there is. Hellfire Succubi are immune to Hellfire and Burning. Hellfire Succubi are immune to critical hits from male heroes and are +1 combat when targeting female. We have 3 melee, 3 combat, 2 damage, 3 defense, 7 health. Okay, and we'll get into the witch when we get her. So let's go ahead and get started. Of course, we got to roll for darkness. So let's go ahead and start that. 10. Well, that's a good way to start. Okay, so let's have our heroes. Let's get going here. And of course, the saloon girl goes. She rolls a 2. I think she is, yeah, she's +1 move. Actually, she +2 move. So she can move 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nah, okay. And the lawman, well, he rolls a 2. Does he have anything that's +1 move? Nope. 1, 2. And the rancher, 3. Yeah. Okay. She actually has a +1 move, so she's 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's the end of our turn. Let's go ahead and roll for darkness again. Okay, we got a 9, so we're good. Alright, and our saloon girl. Alright, well, she rolled a 1, so she's going to get a grit. But she can move 2 more, so we'll go 1, 2, and 3. And then let's get a map card here. We have Underground Lake. So let me grab that. Alright, so let's see here. I believe this is how it's going to go. Yeah, so it goes like this. And we move her 1 more. And then, of course, we'll move this up. Let's put an exploration token here. Alright, let's do our lawman. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's do our rancher. 2 + 1 is 3. 1, 2, 3. We'll move her here. Alright, so let's see what we get. We have 1 encounter and we have only 1 exit, which it only has 1 exit, so that's fine. So let's see what we get here. Dark Altar. A wicked looking altar rests here. Clearly someone has been up to no good. We can choose to kick down the altar. Ignore it. You know what? I think we're going to kick it down. Who do I want to choose to do that? I'm not the saloon girl. Well, the lawman has a strength of 4. So I guess we'll choose him. Alright, we need a 5+. And we got it. Barely, but we got it. So he's going to gain 40 experience. And that is it. Alright. Well, let's keep going. Let's roll for darkness. 6. Devil 3s. Alright, well, I gotta live with that. Okay, so Devil 3s is creeping darkness, and that just moved the darkness 2 spaces forward on the darkness track. So we go here, and we have to get a darkness card, and let's see what we get. All void enemies now +1 combat. Okay. Shouldn't really matter. Alright, so let's go ahead and go. 6. Alright, well, that's a good roll there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Another good one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Of course, she's going to lag behind. 1, 2, 3. Okay, well, let's roll for darkness again. And that one's a failure. Dog. So here we go. Alright. Alright, she rolls a 5. Let's put this up here a little bit, I guess. We'll go ahead and get rid of this because we don't need that anymore. So let's go ahead 1 and let's get a map tile. The track stop. Alright. Actually, that's not true. We have the Lost Army. I grabbed 2 cards by accident. The Lost Army room. Alright, so we have the Lost Army tile. Now this is just what it looks like when you, and it's in another world, and then this is, it's basically in the Swamps of Death. And then this is what it looks like regularly. I tend to kind of mix them in a little bit. I think this is going to go like that. So this is where, okay, so this is kind of, move this. Let's put this back more center now. Alright, let's see, we can move her here. We'll just move her there. Let's put an exploration token on the board. Let's move our depth track up. Alright, now it's going to be the lawman. He rolls 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And the rancher. She rolls 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And she can move one more, which is 6. Okay. Let's see what we get. And we have an attack. Now we know it's just going to be Hellfire Succubi that are attacking us. So let's go ahead and do that. We only have one exit anyway, so let's roll the peril die, see how many we get. Alright. Well, we got lucky on that. That's a 3. So we got 3 Hellfire Succubi going to attack. Now they do have, of course, an initiative of 8. Alright, so let's put that there. Let's put that there. Let's put this one there. Okay, so we know they are going to go first. Now let's say okay, let's roll for darkness, and then they'll be going. Okay, that's a 7, so we're still good on that. Alright, and now let's see, I probably want to, they have a move of 7, so I probably want to do one on each, just to be fair. So probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to move one here, I'm going to put one here, and we'll put another one there. How about that? And we'll attack first the Saloon Girl with the 3 combat. Okay, well that's 1 hit. Her defense, she needs a 4 higher. Remember, she's -1 because of their vicious claws. And she didn't make it. Okay, so she's going to take 2 damage. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Alright, now the lawman is going to get to go. Oh, that's right, they're +1 combat when targeting female heroes. So let me roll one more die. Okay, she failed. Alright, so now the lawman's going to go. They're going to attack the lawman. That's 2 hits. Let's see if he can defend. He cannot. So he's going to take 4 damage. Alright. Okay, and now the rancher is going to get attacked, and they're +1 combat. Wow, every one of those hit. And she only was able to ignore 1, so she takes 6 damage. Yeesh, that's not good. Alright, so our heroes can go now, and of course the Saloon Girl is going to use her her holdout pistol. So let's go ahead and we'll start with that. That's like a free attack. But let's roll for movement first. Ah, well, okay. Well, that's good. Well, she's at her max grit, so yeah. All right. Well, okay. 3, and that's going to be a big miss. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to spin a grit and re-roll that. And of course, that's another miss. All right. All right. Well, she missed with that. Okay. She's going to attack with her trusty axe. +1 damage. She has a combat of 2, but she has the hunting knife as well, so it's combat of 3. Okay, well look, that's 2 crits right there. That's amazing. Wow. Okay, so okay. So that's, she does 6 damage right there because of her dirty fighting, and the trusty axe gives her +1, so that's 6 damage. And this one does her through her defense, so she kills her Hellfire Succubi. So let's give her some experience points. Okay, so Lawman. Now he can't do critical hits to her because, you know, of course, he's a male. I guess he's enamored by her or whatever. Alright, so he gets 2 shots. Let's roll for his movement. No, okay. Okay, well, he does hit her once. I can re-roll one of these. Okay, that's not going to make it. Okay. Well, that's 5. And I can add a grit to do 8, which would make it 5. +1. So that's 6. 9. And I can do the rattlesnake. So once per venture you may add +3 damage. I don't want to do that yet. So he hits her good. Unfortunately, she's still gonna be alive. She's gonna have 1 health left because she has a defense of 3, and we could not actually it's, yeah, because it's 3, 4, 9 minus 3 is 6, so still alive. Okay, now the rancher will go, and of course she has the Vampire Hunter shotgun. Let's roll for her movement. Well, guess what? She's going to get a grit, and she's going to roll a shotgun. Okay, well, we're going to have to spend a grit on that. I don't like that. Okay, that's a 4. That's going to be a hit. Now, she has 2 shots with this. So it's 1 hit. And let's try her second shot. And that's a miss. And I think I will spend a grit, do her second shot. Okay, well, that's actually a critical hit. So that's good. Alright, the first hit is going to do 8. Wow. So it's going to do 5. And the second hit is going to do enough, and it's going to kill that one. So that one is dead. Let's give her some experience. Anytime you kill, you immediately gain +1 shot. But however, and it's not going to help out, he is in the way. And so that's that. Okay. Next turn, let's go ahead and roll for darkness. We got 11, so we're good. The Hellfire Succubi is going to go again, and of course she is going to attack the Lawman. And she hit 2 times. Can he defend? He cannot, so he takes 4 damage. So that's going to be 8 damage altogether. And now it is the Saloon Girl. Let's roll for her movement. Okay. She will attack. She's right next to it. Okay, well, that's pretty good. That's 1 critical hit. All we need is 1 damage. So it is going to die. Okay. Oh. Alright. And so we remove that one. Let's go ahead and catch our breath. Okay, the Saloon Girl catches, heals 2. Lawman 3. And the Rancher. Oh, that's a good one there. Okay, let's draw some loot cards, see what we get. Alright, she's going to get D3 Darkstone, the Saloon Girl. She's going to get 3 Darkstone. Wow. And 20 experience, of course. The Lawman, he's going to get gold bars, 20 experience and $250. And the rancher, some gold nuggets. That's going to be $150. Okay. Alrighty. And let's go ahead and roll for darkness again. That's basically the end of the turn. Well, not actually. Let's do their movements. Now, Lawman can move. Alright, he'll move 1 and he'll get a grit. The rancher can go 1, 2, 3, and now it's the end of the turn. Let's go ahead and roll for darkness now. Oh my goodness. Okay, well that's an ambush attack. However, I'm going to negate that. Everybody has a way to negate something on these things. Let's see here. Yeah, Book of the Occult. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and use that and re-roll. Okay, and that's an 8. That's much better. Okay, so it is the Saloon Girl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we have the track stop. Let's move this here. And here's the track stop. I think this is it, isn't it? Yes, it is. It's going to go like this. Okay. Let's put an exploration token on the board. Okay. And now the Lawman's going to go. He only moves 2. I'll just put him right behind her. How about that? And the rancher will go 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I'll just stick her right there, just in case something happens. Okay, and let's see here. Let's see what we get. We have 1 encounter and 1 exit. The exit is going to be number 1. So it is. We'll have to block this off and then probably take this one off here. Dog it. And just put that there, put that back there. There we go. Okay, so let's see what our encounter is. Shackled prisoners. Okay, up ahead you hear the clanking of chains and whimpering. These scraggly looking prisoners sit on a bench here, chained together and to the floor. Help, help me. One of them shouts as he sees you. Another chimes in, it's not in me, it's in him. It's in him, motioning to one of the others. Liar, we all know it's you. Huh? There are 3 prisoners. The heroes may set any of them free, one at a time. For each prisoner set free, roll a d6. Grit can't be used. On a roll of 3+, every hero gains 20 experience and may draw a loot. On a roll of 1-2, however, that prisoner explodes in a shower of technicals and gore, killing all prisoners. Ambush attack. One Goliath. Huh. It says we may set any number of them free. Now, I kind of like to think we would. So we're going to risk it. So let's go. Alright, I got a 5 on the first one. So 1 is set free. And I think we each get 20 experience. Wait a minute, it says on the roll of 3+, every hero gains and may draw a loot card. Okay. So let's do this first. 20 experience for every hero. And a loot card. So let's do that one at a time. Saloon Girl is going to get some coins. 25. Okay. The Lawman gets a Darkstone Shard. 20 experience. Okay, and we have draw a gear card. for the rancher. So let's see what we get here. Eagle feather. Wow, look at this. Attached to any item. +1 agility, tribal, traveler, or frontier only. Well, she is frontier, so she can have that. That's going to give her +2 health. Wow, that's pretty good. Alright, our second prisoner. Alright, well, I rolled a 4 on that one, so we're good. So let's everybody gain another 20 experience. And everybody's going to gain another loot card. More coins for her. The lawman. Sack of gold dust. And another sack of gold dust. Okay, alright, let's roll this again. We got another 5 here. So, again, we free all 3 prisoners. No problem, really. And let's see, we have another Darkstone shard. The saloon girl. We have some cash for the lawman. Man, they may level up pretty soon. And an artifact card for our good old rancher. Wow. Let's see what she gets here. Hellfire ring. Well, that looks like something good here. Once per adventure, you may make the following free attack. Choose any space on your map tile. Every model in and adjacent to that space takes a hit, causing 2d6 damage. That's very good. The problem is, okay, the Hellfire Succubi are immune to it. It's a good ring now. I mean, it's a free attack, so we're gonna keep it because we know on another adventure it'll come in handy. Just not gonna come in handy on this adventure here because the Hellfire Succubi are immune to it. Okay, let's go ahead and roll for darkness. And we get 6 and we failed. So let's see what we get here. Alright, in the shadow of darkness. While the hero posse marker is below the darkness marker, all enemies gain +2 health and when damaged with their attacks. Okay, that is not anywhere near close yet. Wait a minute. While the hero is below, yeah, that's the way it is now. Shoot. Damn, do I have anything to do that? That's a horrible card. No, I can't do anything else with that. Alright, that's a horrible card and we're gonna have to deal with it. So let's get going. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we get to another. Crap. Hold on. I have to pick them up. Okay, so we're on the Devil's Pit here. I put my exploration token down. I've moved my hero posse marker, so it looks like next turn we're gonna have our ending here. Let's go ahead and move our lawman. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the rancher, well, she can get a grit. She's gonna go 1, 2. Okay, so let's see what we have. We have 1 door out and an encounter times 2. 4 is going to be the way out. So that's going to be that way. So let's go ahead. Get that straight. Okay. Alright, let's have our 2 encounters then. Spectre out of time. Shining a light into the ghostly chamber head, you freeze. Ghostly apparitions of Mexican soldiers clash in violent battle with rough-dressed men defending a fortified wall. Explosions shower the room with spectral debris, and you see legendary figures of the frontier fighting for their lives. You rub your eyes to clear your vision, but it's still there. The Battle of the Alamo is playing out before you. Okay. Alright, lore 6 plus. If no heroes pass this test. Okay, we'll start with our Saloon Girl. She has 2 base lore plus 1, so she has 3 lore. She does not make it. Okay. Alright. He has 2 lore, so that doesn't look good for him. But he passes 6. Okay. He's going to get 25 experience and recover 1 grit. So we don't have to worry about the penalty now. And then she gets to try, and I think her lore is 4. She has 5. So she has the best chance. See if she gains it. Ah, she did as well. So she can recover a grit and gets 25 experience. Okay, well that's okay. Now our second encounter here. Scafford Hideout. Okay. You stumbled into what appears to be a hideout of the infamous Scafford gang. The chamber is lit by flickering lanterns with broken crates and slimy bedrolls lining the walls. Choose. Stop to search the room. Keep moving. Let's go ahead and keep moving. See who's going to do our random luck. The Lawman. He has a luck of 3. Yeah. All he needs is a 4 or higher. And he got it. No problem. So we passed that. Alright, those are our 2 encounters. Let's go ahead and roll for darkness. And we made it. Okay. Let's go ahead and move. Well, alright, so she's going to get a grit. She's going to go 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll put her there. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and roll for darkness again. 7, so we're still good. And now let's go ahead and roll. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we know what's coming. Let me get the map tile. I'll do passages here. Alright, a rail tunnel. Alright. We know there's not going to be any exits. So let's go ahead and fix this. We're at 11. I'll just go ahead and take this off. And make sure it says that that's right. Okay, do not place an exploration token. We have to do the wall of fire. So we're going to have to set that up as well. Okay. So roll a D3, count from into the room from the entrance door. Okay. 3. Okay. 2 spaces then. Okay, so it's going to be, we count this, so it's going to be 1, 2, it's going to be there. So we have 2 spaces of Hellfire. right here, and we're gonna have to cross that somehow. Okay, and let's see how many Hellfire Succubi we get. Well, we got lucky, we get 3 more, and then of course the Witch. What's the Witch's initiative here? I guess she has the same initiative. So, alright, let's see how we're going to do this. We're going to go 1, 1, 1, and 1. Okay, because they're going to have a higher initiative. Now, at the start of her each turn, she casts a random shadow magic spell. Let me see here. Okay, she's going to have double the health in combat. Wow. So she's going to have 14, 20, 26 health because of this mission. And at the start of her activation, she throws that free fireball. However, it says right here, they can move freely in all spaces of the wall of fire block line of sight. So, yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and roll for darkness real quick. Oh yeah, that's right. +2 health. Damn, I remember that. Okay. So she's actually gonna have 28 health, and they're gonna have higher health because it's a stupid card. Okay, well we passed the darkness. Alright, so let's go ahead and set a few last things up and we'll get ready to go. Okay, so we'll start with this one. We'll keep the idea, I guess, of 1 on each. They can move 7, so we'll move her 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we'll move her there, and she's going to attack the man. Okay, now, she does do +1 damage. And we'll have to remember that. Okay, so she got 3 attack. And she hits on 2. Can he defend? Actually, he defends both of them, so that's really good. Okay, so the second one here, let's see here. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll attack the rancher. Alright, and again, but she gets 1 extra combat for that. Let's see. And she hit twice. Let's see how much she can block it. She can block 1, so she's only going to take 2 damage. Actually 3 damage because of the +1. Okay. This third one here is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and attack her, of course. Alright, well that's 2 hits. She blocks 1, so she's going to take 3 damage. Now, at the start of her activation, she would get that fireball attack in line of sight, but I don't know, man. She's right here. She has no in line of sight. So, I think what I'm going to do is I can either let her hang back and wait and make somebody come to her, which gives her a little bit of an advantage, Or I can try to plow in, and they would also have to cross this, so this would be a benefit. Or I could also plow in and try to get in this space, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I think she's going to hang back. I think what I'll do though is I will move her here. Now she does get a shadow magic, so let's see what it is. A thick cloud of darkness sweeps up around the sorcerer, engulfing him in shadows and bending his... Okay, he immediately heals all wounds. Okay, well that's fine. The hero with the lantern may use 1 grit to immediately make a hold back to darkness roll. If successful, this healing is cancelled. There's no reason for it because... Okay, she was at full health. Okay, so our heroes get to go. Of course, we're going to use our free attack with the holdout pistol. Oh, that's terrible. I think I'm going to spin a grit, re-roll that. Okay, that's a crit right there. So, that's pretty good. 4 damage. Okay, so that's 4 free damage. Well, actually, it's 5 free damage because of dirty fighting on her. Okay, so that one has 5. And now she's going to get to go with her normal attacks. Okay, that's another crit and 1 regular hit. So let's look at the regular hit and see how much we can do. Okay, it's 3, 4, 5. 2 damage. Okay. So that's 7. That would normally be enough to kill her, but it gets plus 2 health. And then on the crit's not going to matter anyway, so because she automatically does 2 damage. So she does kill this Hellfire Succubi. So that's pretty good. Okay, so that one is out and done with. Okay, the Lawman's going to go. You know what? I forgot to roll for her movement, but what it matters, she's max grit. He can roll for movement though, and he doesn't get anything. Alright, so he's going to go. Two shots, and he hits on 1. Now I think I can re-roll one of these with laying down the law. That's a miss. Okay, so I'm going to spin a grit, see if I can't pop her. Okay, that's better. So that's 2 hits. Alright. That's 4. Plus 1 is 5. Now I can use a grit, and I will, to add 3 damage. That's 8. So that's 5 damage right off the bat on her. And let's see how our second hit does. Ah, that's terrible. That's not going to do anything. Okay, well, it's 2 damage. Let's see, once per venture, you may add plus 3 damage to one of your hits. That would be 5. That would be another 2. I don't want to use that yet. Okay, so that we're done with that. Alright, so the rancher's going to go. Let's roll for her. Well, she's at max grit. Is she at max grit? Yeah. So let's go for her. An 8. That's a crit. That's great. And the second one, a 7. That's another crit. So that's 2 crits. Okay, that's 4. Damage on that one. And let's see what we get on our second try. Okay, I'm going to spin a grit and re-roll that. I'm going to spin my last grit and re-roll it. Shit. Okay, well that's not good. That's that's 3 damage. Okay, so that's 7 damage there. It would have been enough to kill her, but that stupid card did that. Okay, and that is it. That is all the heroes. Let's go ahead and roll for darkness. That's a 9, so we're still good. Okay, so this one, of course, is going to attack now. And it only hit once. And can he ignore it? He can. He rolled a 5. Alright, so now she's going to attack. And she hit twice. Let's see if she can ignore any of these. She can ignore 1. She's going to take 3 more damage. So it's going to be 7 damage on her total. That's fine. Okay, now she's going to go. Now, at the start of her activation, she shoots that fireball. Now, of course, the Saloon Girl is in her line of sight, so we're going to go ahead and do that. And let's see here. It's select one hero within line of sight and range 10. That hero takes 3 hits that do 2 damage each. Okay, 3 hits that do 2 damage. Now, it doesn't say you ignore defense, so that's fine. Select one random hero within. She's the only one in line of sight. So, okay. Wow. She failed. Actually, she did not. Here's hers. She blocked 2 of them because we're not doing the vicious claws. So she failed on 1. So she's going to take 2 damage. That puts her at 5. However, anybody adjacent to her, which is the rancher, is now going to take 1 hit. And let's see if she can ignore that. She can. Okay. So the Hellfire Witch is not going to move forward. Again, we're going to let them come to her. But she will do her shadow magic. And let's see what we get here. Grip of Destruction. Reaching out across the void, massive claws made by shadow grip at the heroes, threatening to crush the very life of them. Every hero on the spellcaster's map tile. Well, that is great because we are not on that map tile. And so now the heroes are going to get to go. Okay, so we're going to have our Saloon Girl. And let's roll for her movement first before I think about what I want to do. Okay, that would be 3. I could move her 5. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could get her there. I think I'm going to play. No, I'm not going to do that yet. Okay. We're going to go ahead and do that. Now, we're going to move 1, 2, 3, and she has to pass the agility 5+ test. So she has 4 agility. And let's see what we do. Okay, it looks like she passed. She passed. So she gets there. And now she will attack. Alright. And let's see, she has 3 combat. I've been forgetting I could re-roll a melee roll. Yeah. Alright, well, whatever. Okay, 3. Okay, well, that's 2 hits. I can re-roll 1. I had a critical. Okay, so that's really good. Because I automatically do 2 extra damage. So let's go ahead and roll for this one. Well, that's not going to get past defense. That's 4. It's going to do... actually, that was a 2. That will get past 1. It'll do 1 damage. That's 4, 5, 6. 3 more. Okay. And then, of course, the critical. Okay, I'm going to spend a grit and re-roll that. It's middle of the road, but I'm going to risk it. Shit. Okay, 4 damage. Okay. Next up is the Lawman, and he's still messing around with old girl here. Let's roll for his movement. Okay. And let's do his shots. Okay, 2 hits. Okay, well that's actually not that bad, because that's going to be enough. 6, 3, 8. Yeah, that's going to be enough to kill her. So he kills this Hellfire Succubi. Let's give him some experience points. And there we go. Okay, now it is the Rancher. Alright, she rolls a 1, so she's going to get a grit. And let's roll to see what happens. Okay, we're going to re-roll that with our grit we just got. That's going to be a hit. Okay, let's see here. She does. See, it's going to be 5. Alright, so she has. Okay, it's 5, defensive 3. 2 damage. She has 7? Yeah, 7, and they only get +2, so that is 9. That is enough to kill her. Alright, so this one is done. Now she could take another shot. I don't know if that's... I don't think... No, that's not going to be line of sight good enough for me. So that'll be the end of that turn. Okay? So let's go ahead and roll for darkness. And we got 11, so we're good. And now the Hellfire Succubi is going to go. Of course, she will hit her with the fireball. See if she can block any of these. And she can, except for 1. So she's going to take 2 damage. And now she will attack with her claws. Or actually, she does the... is the shadow magic, is it a free? Let me see here. Okay, that's right, at the start of her activation, so she can do that both times. Okay. The world around you seems to fall away as you become transfixed by the soulless night of the spellcaster. Release me and you will be rewarded. One random hero immediately takes D6 corruption hits. If this results in the hero gaining a mutation, the spellcaster immediately heals 5 wounds and gains +2 combats during the next activation. If not, the hero may recover 1 grit. Okay, so let's go ahead and see who that's going to be. Well, that's going to be the Saloon Girl, actually. She's the target of this. Alright, let's do a willpower. She's going to take 4 corruption hits. Okay, she passed 2, failed 2, so she has 2 corruption. That does not result in her being mutated because she doesn't have any. Okay, so we're going to use her ring. It's going to let her recover 1 grit. Alright, and now she recovers another grit because of the card, so she's at full grit. Okay, now of course the Hellfire Witch Succubi will attack with her claws. Wow, 4 hits. She ignores 3 of them, so she's going to take 3 damage. Unless she does extra. She has double the base health in combat. So actually, their combat is 3. It would be 6. So I got to roll 2 more dice. Okay, let's keep track of that. We know she has 2 right there. Let's roll 2 more dice. She missed 1. She hit another one. Let's see if she can ignore that one. She can't ignore that one. Okay. So there we go. Okay, now it's the hero's turn. And I think now is the time. We're going to use the Sheriff's Badge. +2 combat, +2 shots. And the Saloon Girl will go. We don't need to roll for movement because she's already at max grit. So let's do her combat +2. So she has 5 combat. Oh, well, that's 2 crits. Okay. I can re-roll one of these, so let me do that. Okay, that's a hit. And I will spend a grit to re-roll one more. And that's a fail. Okay, so let's do the regular hit first. Okay, we do 5. 2 more damage. So that's going to be 10 total. And now the 2 crits. Well, one was good. I'll roll a grit. I'll spin a grit and re-roll this one. Well, that's not much better. Okay, 7 and 4 is 11. So we put a 21. She now has 21 damage. We put a good whopping on her for that one. Okay. The lawman will go. Let's roll for his movement. He only rolls a 3. 1, 2, 3. He can't even shoot her because she's not in his line of sight because that thing blocks it. So that's basically the end of his turn. And the rancher will go now. Now she can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want to move her here, but we have to do our agility 5 plus test first. Now she has an agility of 3. And she passed. Okay, now she's going to gain 3 shots. So let's see what happens. The first one. Miss. Second one. That's a hit. That's a critical. Alright, let's do that one. 6. So that's 6 damage. Okay. Third shot. That's a hit. And that is no going on that. Fourth shot will be our last one. That's a hit. And that is 6 damage. So it's going to be 3. She's immune. Oh, man. Well, crap. She was immune to critical hits. I forgot that. Okay, so we know the first time she got walloped. I'm going to take half. I'm going to take 10. 11. Because I know she took 2 from her just a minute ago. And that put 11 on there. So, she had... that'd be 6. Okay, this is what she has. She has 13 health. Well, actually, it would have been 30. Yeah. All right, 13 health plus this, and that's going to be 3 damage. Okay, so she's at 16. All right. That's the end of the turn. I forgot about that. That was a big... Sorry, but I think I corrected it right. We scaled it right. So she's at 16 health. Now, how many does she have? She has 14. She has 14. She has double the base health. Yeah, 14 plus 3 per hero because of the special thing. 17, 20, 23, 25. Let me see if my math is right. 7 and 7 is 14, plus 3 per hero, 17, 20, 23, 25. She has 25 health. She would have been dead last round, but she's not. She lasts another round. Okay, let's roll for darkness. We passed. Okay, let's go ahead. She's going to go again, and of course, she will do the fireball on her. Okay, she passed all those, no damage. Now, she will do her shadow magic. Alright, with a wave of her clawed hand, an invisible pack of hellhounds tear at the hero, snarling and snapping with the fury of 1,000 millennia of hate. Every hero on the spellcaster's map tile must make an agility 5+ test. He is on the spellcaster's map tile. He's right here. He's kind of still on that, so everybody's going to have to do that. So everybody make an agility 5+ test. Well, she has an agility of 4. Yeah. Pass. Okay. He has an agility of 2. Yeah, 2. That's it. Yeah. But he passed. And she has an agility of 2, 3. And she passed. So, alright, that doesn't do anything. And then, of course, she will attack her with the claws. So she gets 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because she has double the base. And we have, okay, 4 hits. And she blocked 2 of them. So she's going to take 6 more damage. Okay, so she is going to be dead if she takes 2 more hits. Yeah. Okay, but that is the end of her turn. So now it is the Saloon Girl's turn, so let's roll for movement. Okay, and now we will attack. Okay, well, we got 2 hits, and I can re-roll one of them. No, okay. 2 hits, so let's see what damage we do. Ah, that's terrible. Okay, that's 3, that's not going to do nothing. That's 7. Minus 3 is 4, so that's going to be 4 damage. So now at 20. Okay. The lawman will go. 1, 2, but he's got to do an agility 5+ test. And he passes. Alright, so now he gets 2 shots. Okay, 2 hits. Okay, well that's 4, so that's going to be 1. Okay, so this is 6 and 3. So that's 24. Okay, so that's 24. Now she's 14, 3, 17, 20, 23, 25. 1 short. Now, I think I'm going to use this. Once per adventure, you add +3 damage to 1 of your hits. And that is going to be enough to kill her. Yep. Okay. Other than that little snafu with her being immune to critical hits, actually, let's say, okay, she's got to. We're gonna keep going. She's not dead yet. Let's say I messed up a couple more times and I did a couple more critical hits. It's up to her to kill her. If we can pop her good this turn. Roll? No, okay, no. We can do all right. All right, that's 8. That's good. That's gonna be it. 4, and so that would be enough for 1 damage, and that would be okay. 28. Let's say I got to do 2 more points of damage on her. So she's still alive. So let's keep going. I'm gonna give this one the benefit of the doubt because I messed up a little earlier. We roll for darkness. We're fine. Her turn. She's gonna do her fireball. Okay, she blocks all but 1. However, I'm going to play this, heal 2 die 6 wounds. Should do that. That's 5. It's 5 wounds. There's the canteen is done. So she's going to take 3 damage. She's still alive. Okay, now she's going to spin her shadow magic. Lost chance. Among the rubble of the floor of the chamber, a reflection of shimmery gold catches your eye. Unable to restrain yourself, you reach down to search for it amongst rocks. Every hero must make a luck test for searching the rocks at their feet. If successful, okay, draw a loot card. Well, okay. She has a luck of 3, 4 luck. She passes. She draws a loot card. An artifact. Wow. And it's going to be Ring of Corruption. Once adventure, you may take D3 to change any single die just rolled into a 1 or a 6. Oh, wow. You can now hold 1 more corruption point before getting a mutation. Okay, I'll take it. Okay, so now he has to do a luck 5. His luck is 3. Anything? Nope. He makes it. He gets a gear card. Rune of Shadows. Use 1 grit to ignore the damage from a single enemy hit. Okay. Alright. And last but not least is her. She has a luck of 1, 2. Yeah. And she fails. Alright. It failed. The hero's -1 on all the hit rolls. Okay. Now she will attack with her claws on the saloon girl. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3 hits, 3 misses. Can the saloon girl ignore any of these? She can ignore 2. So that's going to be 3, and she's still alive. Okay, so now it's the saloon girl's turn. We just need 2 more damage, and we've done it. She's going to attack. Well, let's roll for movement. My bad. Okay, no. And then she's going to attack. Alright, she hits 1, but she can re-roll 1. 2 hits. Okay, well, that's not going to go through. That's 7. 4. So 4 damage. That's enough to kill her. So there we go. The Hellfire Witch is dead. I even gave her probably some more extra stuff because of that mess up. So let's see what we get. D6 times $100. So $400 piece. And D3 Darkstone. Okay, that's 1. So everybody's getting 1 Darkstone. Okay. And a loot card, of course. And we have blood money. D6 times 25. That's another 100. More blood money. 150. And the last loot card is some more Darkstone for her. And it's going to be D3. 2 Darkstone. Okay, now let's go ahead and roll. We know they're going to their local town, so there really should not be any really much adventure stuff. But let's go ahead and roll for corruption. Now she has 5 Darkstone. Jesus. Okay, well, she did really well. She's only going to take 1 corruption. She has 3, and she's going to have to get those healed when she gets back into town. So we'll take away $300. Right now she has 10, 8, 10, 11, 6, $1,610. So it'll be $1,310 for her. I don't know if I want to sell that or not. Okay, he's going to take 2 corruption. Actually 3 because he got the Rune of Shadows. So he passes all of his. So that's fine. Alright, no problems on that one. And last but not least, the Rancher. She has 3 Darkstone. Yep. See what she's going to do. She passes all hers, so no corruption there. Okay, and so that was the Hellfire Succubi and Witch. They're not the hardest, although I do like the variations where the male can't get a critical hit on her. The female is -1. I mean, females get an extra combat roll against females. I do like that variation on them. They do, but honestly, they're probably I think they're probably the weakest of the adventure pack enemies. So, but they're still good, and I still like them. And you know, you add them to Cinder, you got another enemy for Cinder. So I would recommend getting this. Any Shadows of Brimstone enthusiast. Of course, next adventure for them, we're going to be in Cinder. That's going to be our other world. And so I hope to see you then. I hope you enjoyed it. And until the next time, have fun.